Hey, welcome to Ken's Cardboard. Hope you're having a great day. It's Saturday, and it's going to be warm here in Colorado, and we've been getting a lot of rain over the past couple weeks, so everything's so green here. It's not normal. Usually everything by June time starts to turn brown, and then everybody's worried about fire danger and things like that. But it's looking pretty cool, and it's very beautiful out here in Colorado today. Just want to talk about a couple things. I was going through a box of stuff, and I found a bunch of some people call oddball cards or oversized cards or whatnot. I know John Mangini talks about oddball cards, and he thinks that that term is a negative term, but I found a bunch of things that I just kind of don't look at very much because it's sitting in a box, and wanted to share that. And also was I got a package from my friend over at HockeyTube 19, and he also came to Colorado visit, so I got to meet up with him as well. And so he got me a stack of cards, and appreciate that. My buddy Rolf. And then I was just looking at prices of things these days, and looking at Ohtani cards. I have a few Ohtani cards, and I looked at them like last year to see the value of them. I actually got a few graded, and so I thought I might go through my binder to see if I had any gems still left in the binder, and I found out that I do have a gem. So I'll go through my Ohtani collection here and kind of show you what I found in that binder. So first up, I don't know if you guys remember these official books that were the price guides back in the day. I think I got this from like a Barnes and Noble type store, or I don't know, but 1983 baseball cards official price guide. And these were, I think, put together by Mr. Beckett. There's some references to that in here somewhere, I think. I don't know. It's published by the House of Collectibles, Orlando Central Park, so maybe not Beckett, but the official price guide. These were what we used to my checklist. So you can see that it's like pretty beat up there, and I had to like tape some pages in here. Definitely use them as a checklist. This was the first one I had, and I had my I put some a baseball card shop phone number on the top here that I used to go to on Ventura Boulevard in Tarzana in Southern California back in the day. I think I got the phone numbers on here. I even have my name on there. I also got one in 1985. I remember buying this from the bookstore. The official price guide. Editor Thomas Hudgens, House of Collectibles. And then I had the 1987 one as well. Let's see. This one is by Dr. James Beckett. So yeah, he took over the official price guide by Dr. James Beckett in the corner there. This one I just kind of used. I don't know if I marked it up. Nope. And I was looking through some of these here, and then they do have some of these other issues like the Kellogg's stuff in there that were oddballs that they even had some pictures of some of these cards. Like back in the day, you didn't know what these cards looked like unless you saw them somewhere, because I didn't go to shows when I was a kid, and they didn't have the internet, obviously. They had post serial checklists in here, so this was like where you found out where cards were. I mean, they did have card shows and other things. Looking back in here, you could order cards through the back. I think I actually did order a couple times, some Pete Rose cards through the mail because I could never find them. See, I had some pages that were marked here. Baseball cards and more. It's pretty cool to look back through these things. A lot of things in Southern California. I was looking through here. Oh, and then here's Kit Young, who still sets up at the National every year and other shows. I think he's from San Diego area. Yep, San Diego. So yeah, those things, looking back, I found those in that box. Also, I used to get these Legends magazines, and I cut out these postcards in there. Here's one of Johnny Unitas, Teddy Ball Game. I think I did a pretty good job of cutting these out, but you know, this one has a little wrinkle in it. Reggie Jackson, Gale Sayers, and everybody's favorite, Mickey Mantle. This is what the back looks like. I don't know how many there are of these, but they're postcards, but pretty thin stock. I would say thinner than most postcard stock. Yeah, let me turn the camera around and I can show a few other things that I found in the box. And then we'll check out the binder over here, see if I have any gem Otanis in my Otani binder. All right, first up, we have this from Heritage box topper Otani. It's got the 1970 style backs from 2019. Really thick cardboard. Goes along with some of my like Pete Rose versions that I have of these things here. And then there's another Heritage. I think I bought a Heritage box and ended up getting this box topper from 2020. This is Deion Sanders. Look at the sleeveless jerseys. Sanders swipes 4 bags for the old club back in 1997. It's another box topper. Heritage has those box toppers. And then in what year is this? 2020 also. Heritage had these 1969 style cards. I bought a whole stack of these for one reason. I'll show you in a second here. Nobody special on here, on these. These are like hard to store and keep, but so I just keep them in the package. There's a Tyler O'Neill rookie card. And a Harrison Musgrave for the Rockies, but I bought them for the backs because the backs have the cool things on them. You got Beltre stands alone. Hap opens with the bang. Bogart slams the Rays. And then I bought this whole thing for this Showtime. Otani homers and first home at bat. And then also there's a McCutcheon one, digs deep to win it. But I bought it mainly for this back here. I don't even know how much these are worth. If these are worth anything. If people want to buy these things. This is from 2018, so it could be, it's not really considered a rookie card, but there we go. We got that little Shohei back there. Also found a couple other things in this box that someone sent me. Here's Andres Galarraga Premier Power from Collector's Choice. Don't know what year this is. Hard to read. 1997. And then we got a King Griffey Jr. as well. Premier Power. These are cool looking cards. Power Facts. 1997 on those. One of my wife's family members used to work for the post office. Actually, several of them worked for the post office, and they gave me these that from the post office created. This is a really cool Colorado Rockies All-Star Game Edition from 1998. John Elway, 1999 Super Bowl. Another John Elway, career highlights from 1999. These are all canceled already. Stamps. And special things that the post office did. And then Super Bowl 33. Denver over Atlanta, 34-19. So that's pretty cool. And here's a stack of cards that my friend Rolf sent me. Rolf is from Ohio. I think his channel's HockeyTube19. But he sent me this cool Bo Jackson card that I'd never seen before. Bo knows yen. From 1991 California Cards with a K. I don't know if these are cut out or what, but I'd never seen that one before. And then he sent me this Stadium Club one too. I went through my binder of Bo cards and I didn't have this one. I remember seeing it when I was a kid, but never had it apparently. So there's Bo's Topps Traded on the back. And then he sent me this Rock Solid Foundation. I probably have several of these cards. It's a nice looking design there with Castilla and Galarraga and David Need. Sent me this cool Tony Esposito, Opeachy. Got a little kind of little splotches on there, but this is a Opeachy version. And I think 1972, yeah, 72, 73. And Topps Finest Image Universe. Not into the comics, but he still sent this to me anyways. Topps Finest Image Universe coming in 1995. Here's a Joe Koshansky opening day. Cool looking design. Love this. Pretty nice design. Rookie card. I didn't realize this was numbered. 778 to 2199. Because I guess maybe because it's the opening day debut. I didn't know that. Interesting. I thought this one was cool. Three's Company. Whomever's watching this show. And then Dream Girl Chrissy, 1978. Three's Company sticker. Awesome. She had her Thigh Master commercials she did. Calvin Coolidge and John W. Davis. Campaign 24. 1924. Not 2024. And then this cool Alexei Gusarov. Not familiar with him, with the Avalanche. Autographed, on-card autograph. Congratulations. This is, I don't even know what set this is from. Too small to read, and I don't have my magnifying glass in the game. It's from In the Game. Cool. This is, I don't know what year these are. The years of the Avalanche were not good. Well, they're decent. 1998, I think. 98, 99. Be a player. Very cool, Rolf. Thanks for sending that. He also sent me some wax packs. 1994, I think. 94 or 84, excuse me. Hockey. 82 sticker wrapper and a 91 Fleeter baseball wrapper. Not too shabby. All right, let's check out my Ohtani binder here. All right, so I had to take these pages out because they're hard to show in the thing, but in the camera. But I got picked up most of these cards in 2020 around there before the season started when he was hurt because he got Tommy John surgery. These are all rookie cards. A couple chromes in here. There's a chrome here and a chrome here. Not this one's a rookie card, but there's that one. Not you know, if you were to get some of these graded and they graded to 10, they would be, you know, decent prices like these chromes, but nothing crazy. Here's a Finest. These aren't the refractors. Here's another Finest. Bowman. These are, if they were graded at 10, they would be probably in the $100 range. Here's a rookie, the holiday version. Freshman Flash. Instant Impact. Nothing crazy. Little Bowman. Not Bowman, Big League. Here's some Topps Now from last year when he had the 50-50 season. Here's a couple more rookies here, inserts. There, the gallery. Gypsy Queen. This one's a pretty decent price if it's a grade as well, but this one looks a little bit off center. This is a nice looking card, refractor there. With Nolan Ryan. None of those are crazy prices. I looked them up with the eBay app. There's some holiday from 2019. Some other versions. There's 150 a year player. I didn't look up that one and see how much that price was. If there's anything with the gold cups, It's just interesting how they different sizes, or the place that they put the gold cups on the cards, because they got the opening day here. Nothing crazy on those cards. Here's the chrome versions of those. 2020s. Got a prism. Nothing crazy. Now, I guess I didn't realize that this International Affair was a rookie card. Well, rookie year card. But this one graded comes in at a pretty penny. More than $100, I think. Maybe I'll get that graded. But and then here is kind of the last. I have a bunch of other Otani's, but these are the last page I'm going to show here. Here's some other rookie year cards with Trout and with Ichiro, Emperors of the Game from Stadium Club. This cool card with Trout, Otani, and Mr. IL there, Rendon. Some more. There's another refractor there, but this is the card that I found that is a gem here. This is a refractor Stadium Club Chrome. And he had a Stadium Club in 2019 with him sitting in the dugout, but apparently people really like this card. I liked the card at the time and bought it, but if these graded into 10 are going for like $800, so I should probably take that out of my binder here. And I'm probably going to send it in to get graded to see what we get out of this thing. This is a cool card, cool shot. No grass, only dirt in the picture there. But yeah, you never know when you find a gem out of your box or your binders when you have cards in there sometimes. So it's always good to go back through and check occasionally and see where things are at. His and Judge's cards have gone crazy lately. So there you have it. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and happy Father's Day to those out there. Peace.